Africa. I've over the years, like either if it's in my own country, in Congo and different places, I've kind of felt like that as well. I thought after a while speaking to relatives and certain people, and you get to a point like where it's like you almost like hit a brick wall, where it's like you feel like you've hit a brick wall. It's like cool, I can keep on posting about it, I can keep on talking about it online, I can keep on speaking about it, but it's like realistically, because all of there's so much, it's so deep in terms of like the government, all of these things that are going on. Realistically, there's nothing I can really do. You get what I'm trying to say? Like for them kind of people that have really reached that kind of, they feel like they've reached that stage. Like what words would you have for them, and what message, or what words?
I would say, don't give up, because as long as hundreds and millions of people around the world are speaking at the same time, it won't be silent. The more people that drop off, the less likely a solution is going to happen.
Okay.
So a lot of people are still banding together. You know, the more people that are posting, like I'm posting, other people are posting, you know, all over the world.
Yeah.
Are still talking about it, and as long as people are still talking about it, there is some hope. Yeah. So that's what I would say. Don't give up.
Moving back, going back, literally in like where everything's actually going on. Yeah. Like, is there like any? Because obviously, is there any country sending aid? Like aid, you know, like in terms of helping.
Yeah, that's so funny you brought that up.
What's going on with that?
Okay, let's talk about the aid.
Yeah, what's going on with aid? Like,
right. So some aid is being in there, but let me just paint this picture.
Go on.
They've got these aid. They had a lot of aid trucks, about 20. You know.
Coming from where quickly? Coming from where? Who's sending them?
Coming from wherever.
Okay.
So
coming from a different place.
Charities or something
donating
like that.
And then just sending
donating,
them,
whatever. There's a lot of aid that has been given.
Okay.
But they're not allowing them to go into Palestine. They're being blocked from.
No, it's come on 1 minute. Hold on.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Right. So check this. There was so many trucks of aid.
Yeah.
And Israel only allowed 20 trucks in. I'm sorry, but only 20 trucks isn't enough to fill the feed or water or send whatever to like these millions of people. So there is aid, and also they were also like bombing the aid things. So like people are sending stuff like clean water, number one.
Yeah. And people are bombing them.
It's getting bombed. They're not getting it. Right? There's actually a massive problem right now where women don't have any sanitary products. They don't have painkillers. They don't have anything.
Yeah.
So they're just embarrassed because they can't do anything. They don't have any pads or whatever. Like they don't. Do you know what I mean? And that's not something that you can stop. It's gonna come. And if you don't have clean water.
Yeah. Oh my.
So that's a problem. There's no clean water. There's no electricity. There's no gas and there's no fuel. There's nowhere to live. All these people have been displaced. They're living in tents. It's winter now. It's cold. So what happens with the cold? You get sick. There's no medication.
Excuse my ignorance, yeah. Like in Palestine, there's winter as well. Because the only reason why I say that because
there is,
for whatever reason I thought, you know, like Africa, I thought it's like it's hot, we're lit, it's hot. I mean,
There's winter there. It's cold over there right now. It's raining. It's cold. People are getting sick. There's no medication. People don't have enough food. They're starving. There's loads of stuff.
Have any people tried to like to basically like to fly to other countries? Obviously, you said earlier Australia, and have any?
Okay.
In terms of people trying to immigrate to other countries, the countries that are allowing them in their country, how is that working at the moment?
Some people, if they can afford it, they can. Yeah. There was someone, you know, I mentioned the group of people, Martez, Bisan, or whatever. There's another girl called Plestia. Now she was very active on her thing, but for the safety of her family, they managed to go to Australia. So they're in Australia right now. But not everyone can afford that.
No, it's true.
Not everyone can afford that. So, and it's like being displaced, doing this. They're trying to push all of them into Egypt, which is what happened years ago with my grandparents. My dad was raised in Egypt.
Okay.
He's Palestinian, raised in Egypt because my grandparents got forced out, displaced. Yeah. So now they're all in such a small area. All of these millions of people are being pushed to an area the size of an airport.
You saying that, yeah? What's this thing? Please educate me, yeah?
Okay.
What's this big war? It's like, what's this big thing people are talking about? It's like they're stuck in one place. It's like an open prison or something like that.
Right. So
what's going on with that? The open prison, big wall, or what's going on with that?
Oh, the wall. I thought you said the wall. I was like,
no, the wall. Yeah,
the wall. Okay, I'm with you.
Excuse my accent.
Yeah, no, that's all right. I'm deaf in it, so it's fine.
But it's like the open big wall with like, it's like an open prison. I got told, and it's like people can't really leave. People are stuck in between those walls or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah, what's going on with that?
Okay, so what that is it's like people living in tents because their houses have been bombed. There's nowhere for them to go. So originally, anyone who was in the north of Gaza was told by the Israelis, go to the south. Move to the south.
Move to the south.
Yeah? Some people on the way to safety, because they said, okay, this is the safe route.
Yeah.
This is the safe route. Go here to go to the south. And then they bombed them.
For fuck's sake.
They bombed them. Yeah? So it's not...
So they got kind of set up.
It was a setup, right? But eventually they were like, okay, everyone go to the south. So people walked because there's nothing. There's nothing.
No transport, no nothing.
You might have a car, but there's nothing really. People are walking for miles. Old people who can hardly walk.
How though?
With either donkeys or just walking and tiring themselves out. So a lot of people now have gone to the south, which was the safe route.
Okay.
Yeah? Now guess what these motherfuckers are doing now?
What are these motherfuckers doing?
Right, these motherfuckers now are telling people, now you got to leave the fucking south and go to Egypt.
Oh, fuck off, mate. That's already even getting me fucking tired. What do you mean?
Now you got to go to Egypt. Now you got to go to Egypt.
Yeah.
You got to go to the Rafah border. Yeah. And now you have to go to Egypt. But the thing is...
Yeah.
Alright. There's a dickhead who runs Egypt called Sisi. Yeah? He's like the president of Egypt.
Sisi, if you're listening to this, and... Yeah, if you're listening to this, my name is Shafiq. Fuck you. Yeah, continue.
Your mum. Yeah?
Yeah.
Right.
All of that. Yeah.
Yeah.
All of that. Umak.
Yeah.
Astaghfirullah.
But...
Come on, you have to give them all of that.
You gotta give him that, give him the shoe, give him the slipper, everything. Anyways,
the whole saliva.
Anyway, Sisi is a bastard.
Sisi's
a bastard, right?
Yeah. Is he like the president of Egypt or prime minister, whatever they call it? But he runs Egypt at the moment in terms of politics and shit.
Yeah, and he's an arsehole.
Yeah, okay. Cool.
Basically, he's like, we're not really like pro-Palestine. We want to stay on the good side of Israel. Let me just school you.
Yeah, these ones are sellouts.
Let me just school you. So he wants to show face. So there was a few protests that happened in Egypt for Palestine that he constructed. He was like, okay, so there's going to be this group of people are going to protest in this area at this time. We're going to have all the media coverage to show that we're pro-Palestine. And then once the cameras turned off, he was like, everybody go home.
What an idiot. What a fucking idiot.
Not a lot of people know that.
Yeah. Oh,
not a lot of people know that. It was was for his own benefit, but it was actually, he didn't give a shit.
Does that fall under the word propaganda?
Yeah. What? It's like, okay, let's just show the world that we're with Palestine.
But deep down we're not. Yeah. So, is it easy for Palestinians to get into Egypt then? How is it?
There's a border.
In a border, is it easy for Palestinians to get into Egypt?
There's a border, but it's not as easy as people think. And Egypt, realistically, can't take all these millions of people. There's no space. Egypt isn't a rich country. They're poor.
They just have a rich history.
Exactly. They just have a rich history. And there's a lot of oh my god, what is that word? It's
immigrants? Refugees?
No. Oh my god, what is the word? Like, it's corrupt. There we go. It's a corrupt.
There's a lot of corruption.
There's a lot of corruption. There's a lot of backhanders. Yeah. There's a lot of this. There's a lot of that. And this guy runs it all, and he's taking everybody's money, and everybody's just got no money.
Yeah, man seems like he's a demon. Man seems like a devil.
The man is the devil. So that's Egypt's thing. Egypt can't take all of these Palestinians. They can't. There's no room, and there's no money. There's no resources. to take these people. But going back to the open air prison that you were talking about before,
the big wall,
the big wall.
Yeah,
it's because they've just been pushed out. So imagine now they're gone from the north to the south, and now they're in the south, and then now they've closed in. There's nowhere for Palestinians to go. They are stuck. And they're just awaiting their death. They're awaiting their death. They're like, I can't even plan for the next 5 minutes. Let alone what's happening next week. So these tents, because obviously people have lost their homes, now they're living in tents. Okay? Now that is what people are calling an open air prison.
Okay. That's an open air. Yeah, that's
right.
That's right.
Let me just tell you why that's the wrong term.
Yeah.
That's the wrong term because the people who go to prison, what type of people are they?
Fucking criminals.
They're criminals. They've done something wrong.
Also, they've done something wrong.
They've done something wrong. Palestinians haven't done anything wrong. So the term prison is incorrect. Now, if you want to go deeper into that, you've got, okay, when you're in prison now, what do you get? When you're in prison, you have a roof over your head. You have a bed.
You read my mind. I was
you get 3 meals a day. You get playtime. You're not
literally sleeping outside in the thing.
No, you have heating or whatever.
Literally,
you get treated like a human, even though you're a criminal. We can't call it an open air prison. What we can call it is a concentration camp.
Yeah, concentration camp.
It's a concentration camp. It's going back to Holocaust times.
What are the politics like in Palestine? What are the politics like in terms of like you guys as leaders, the people that like meant to be running things, like in terms of politics? How are they like in terms? How are these mans like? Are they more for the people or sellouts?
Honestly,
we can skip if you want.
No, honestly,
you know,
I think it's a bit of both.
Okay.
It's a bit of both.
Okay, 50-50. They're kind of like...
It's a bit 50-50. Like, obviously, they want Palestine to be Palestine. They want Palestine to be good. But at the end of the day, like, they don't know... No one knows what to do. They've got no control.
And especially if they're not getting help from some of these major countries, like we said earlier.
Not
England,
getting any help. They're not getting any help. And it's like, okay... And Israel controls it. So, for example, Palestinians can't move around Palestine without visas in their own country. Palestinians who have left Palestine, so like, for example, I've got an auntie in Jordan. She can't go back to Palestine without having a visa approved. Imagine.
And has this been going back way back?
This isn't
before
just
Brexit?
Now. This is before.
Brexit never caused none of...
Brexit don't know. It's not in Europe.
Yeah.
No, this has been going on for time. Once you've left Palestine, you can't fucking go back without a visa. You have to apply for a visa to go back to your own country.
Brother, do you know how my head is spinning?
Mad, isn't it?
Hold on, let me just take it.
It's mad.
Yeah.
It is mad. And also, so like, okay, so Israel's got an army.
Yeah.
Palestine doesn't have an army. Okay. Israel has like a football team, for example.
Yeah.
Like Palestine can't really have those things there. And Palestine doesn't even have an airport. In order for them to leave, they got to go to Tel Aviv.
That's what I was literally coming to. Like, how was a place... So you guys got no airport whatsoever?
No airport. You have to go to Tel Aviv in Israel in order to catch a flight.
What the fuck is
It's mad. It's mad. You've got no rights in your own country, and it's been like this for years.
Yeah.
And they've been hiding it. The social media hasn't been around. You know, I cussed out TikTok a while ago.
Yeah.
Now I'm very grateful because people are speaking out, people are educating, and
from TikTok and all sorts.
From TikTok and all sorts. Yeah. So I'm very grateful because without it, people's eyes wouldn't be open right now.
Yeah, that's mad way, yeah.
Right.
In terms of like moving forward, yeah. Like, what would you like to see, honestly, like moving forward? Obviously, things are not gonna happen overnight, innit? You get me? Things are gonna take time. Let's be completely honest.
Yeah.
There's a lot of building. There's a lot, even people like you're saying, like you're traumatized. So even for you, in terms of like for you to like to get over certain things, I don't even think some of the things you could get over them. Like, yeah, moving forward for you, yeah, like in terms of like for the people of Palestine, you know, like in terms of for them moving forward, for them to to start seeing peace, some kind of peace, or to start being optimistic, to be like, you know what, cool, we can kind of slowly start to see like the light at the end of the tunnel. What would you like to see?
I would like to see,
if you get where I'm coming from.
I know what you mean. I would like to see, obviously, peace. I know everyone says that. I feel like Miss World. Like, I just want peace. No.
Real talk.
Do you know what I mean? Like, I want like peace. Yeah. A lot of people think that Palestinians just want Israelis to get out. That's not true. They just want to be able to live a life together in peace, without fear.
Harmony.
Without fear. Like, oh, I can leave my house, or my kid can go and play with their friends in the street without thinking they're going to get shot. Yeah. Just to live together, to be able to live together, and also I would like Israel to be held accountable for all the war crimes that they have been committing. And I would like to think that by getting penalised for all of those crimes that they've been breaking international law. They've been using white phosphorus, which is a banned substance. For the people who don't know what that is, what is that exactly? White phosphorus is something... White phosphorus. Phosphorus. Yeah. Yeah. It's a banned thing. And they've been using it and they haven't been told off for it. Basically what it does, it burns your skin. It burns your skin. So if they're shooting it from the sky and it comes to your skin, it will eat away. And it drops down. It will eat away at your... It will eat away at your skin. Right? But why these... Let me ask quickly, Yeah. Honestly, like you can see with my reaction. Yeah. Listen, how are these people just allowed to be bombing like that? Like, it's like, honestly, come on. Like, how? How is this even, like, continuing? The reason being is because they have a level of control that I can't understand. Okay. They've got backing from America. Yeah, like... America are giving them weapons. America's doing the most for Israel. And they've got the backing from the UK. And it's like... Yeah, they must... Like you said earlier, they must do, man. There's a lot of countries, there's a lot of people who are calling for a ceasefire. They can see the genocide. They can see what's going on. They can see it for what it is. But because they're getting all of their stuff from countries and they're being backed by America, they're untouchable. They are untouchable. So everything, you see that, but you see, so is everything destroyed at the moment? Literally everything. At the moment, if you see videos, it looks like an apocalypse. I'll be honest with you, I've seen some videos, but I couldn't really see it for too long because it would have just made me start crying and just feeling some type of way. Honestly, I cry every day. Yeah. Every day. I see those videos, I'll cry every day. Jesus, man. As millions of others in the world. But I think in order to feel some kind of emotion, in order to make a change, you have to sit and watch those videos. You have to see the extent of what's going on. It's hard. It's really hard. I was going to say it's difficult, man. It's hard. Like, you know what it is? You know what it's like when you watch things like Children in Need or Red Nose Day and they put the little clips from the kids in Africa. I close my eyes while I just turn off. Exactly. I'll be honest with you, yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, people see that and they're like, oh no, I'm going to donate. Yeah. But people, for some reason, don't seem to feel that way about Palestine. They don't seem to feel that way about kids. And I'm just like, what the fuck? When these kind of when these situations unravel and these things go on and whatever, like, because I know some people feel because I know with what I'm going to ask you, some people say yes. Like, when things like these are happening, like, are you one of them people that observe certain people that you look up to? For example, people like DJ Khaled. Yeah. Are you one of them people? Don't get me started on that fucking literally. Sellout. Are you one of them people that, like, you sit back and you observe certain people and you're like, let me see what these motherfuckers actually gonna do, if they're gonna actually contribute or say something. And if you are, like, are you more like let down in terms of like certain people's like reaction and what certain people haven't done or what some people have done? Like, yeah, how do you feel about that in terms of certain people like that you kind of looked up to and have a lot of them? Okay. Yeah, have a lot of them like kind of like, you know, like, yeah, say something. And are you basically, do you feel like let down by some of them? Okay. I know a lot of people do look up to celebrities. I personally don't. But I do observe.
Yeah.
And I observe who says what, who does what, and the rest of it. Now, there are a lot of celebrities that are fighting for Palestine's cause. They don't give a shit about their career. They're like, you know what? Fuck my career. These kids are dying. And I respect them so much because a lot of them are not even Arab. They're not Arab. They're not Muslim. They're not nothing. You know? But DJ Khaled, yeah?
I shouldn't have said his name.
Listen, that man angers me so much.
Sorry for saying his name, by the way.
That's all right. It's all right. It's like, that guy, till now, it's been 60 days.
Still nothing.
And that man has not uttered a fucking word apart from, oh, I'm going to be performing in Miami. Oh, I'm going to be, look at my new trainers. Fuck your trainers, bruv.
Real talk. Fuck that materialistic shit, man.
Fuck it. Yeah. Like, your people are dying. You need to speak up. Because beforehand, he was so proud to be Palestinian, right?
I remember it like it was yesterday.
Yeah.
I'm proud.
Brother. I'm Palestinian. Yeah. I'm this. I am rude boy. Well, where's your fucking words now when shit's going down? But that leads on to something else, which is something that Kanye said. I know Kanye could be a little bit of a wild one. Sometimes the man speaks sense.
He does.
He went on TV and he said the reason why some celebrities or some people, particularly in the music industry, are not speaking up about Palestine is because of their management. So it's very likely that his management or these other music artists, their management are run by Zionists.
Okay.
It's very likely that is the reason why.
They're getting told you can't.
But where's your fucking morals, bruv?
That's like, isn't that the same thing as kind of in a certain way selling your soul?
They're selling their soul. Look at Kanye. Man was talking the most. Yeah? All right, granted, maybe he shouldn't have said what he said.
Yeah. Cool.
He got cancelled. Is he poor?
No.
Did he get his contracts back? He will get his career back. He got his career back. These people will get their career back.
But they're still scared to...
They're still scared to say something.
Yeah.
They're still scared to say something. And it's not just celebrities that I'm disappointed in. I'm actually more disappointed in the people who are around me.
Around them.
No, around me.
Around you.
I've noticed a lot.
Oh, shit.
I have noticed a lot these last few months.
Even closer to home. Even more closer to home. Like
closer
people like
home.
Actually around you.
Put it this way. People who I thought fucked with me don't fuck with me at all. And people who I didn't think give two shits about me actually really fucking care about me. I've learned a lot.
Fucking hell, bro.
That's learned a lot.
And that's like, it's like being tipped upside down.
Yeah. So, I've had my name in other people's mouths. Yeah. In a negative manner. Basically just saying that I talk about Palestine in order to be woke and seen and to gain more followers. Not actually realising, one, that's where I'm from. And two, that's my fucking people. Of course I'm going to say something. But these people, like, they just saw it as like, oh, she just does all these shouty videos. Yeah.
Are these people seeing what's going on?
They're choosing to ignore it for their own fucking careers. Yeah? Or lack of. None of them actually have a career at this point. They just want it. And to me, that's fucking shit.
Yeah, that's
yeah? Okay, so I've learned a lot of things about people who are around me, who actually don't fuck with me. People who I thought were my friends actually are not my friends. I'm going to say had in past tense. I had some friends who all throughout this time watch my Instagram. They watch my stories. They know me. They know my background. Not once have they fucking checked in with me. How you doing, Nadz? Is everything all right? Not one. However, there are some people who have reached out to me. We've actually grown closer, but I just knew them.
At the time, you didn't really like...
I was like, I just know you. Like, but we don't talk. Like, we don't do... Like, there's... I've got to give a massive shout out to, like, one particular comedian.
Go on.
Yeah. Their name's Lola. And I just knew Lola as a comedian. Yeah? Funny as shit.
Yeah, as someone who's, comedian in the same industry that you go
you know, there's a show going on, boom, I'm gonna book Lola because you know, that's whatever. Yeah, but were we friends? Not really. Yeah. I just knew. Do you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Throughout this whole thing, I've actually come to realise that Lola used to live in Palestine.
Oh shit. Oh raw.
very active on the Palestine content.
Oh, wow.
Very active on the Palestine content. We talk a bit more.
Yeah.
We support each other. Do you know what I mean?
And
check in. Got closer. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like, and she's just not one person. Like that's happened with a few other people as well. Yeah. So it was an eye opener. People who I thought fucked with me doesn't, and those who I didn't even think twice about them being on my side, it's actually on my side.
Like, you know what they say? Sometimes when these kind of unfortunate events happen, sometimes like it really, really, like, basically it brings certain things to the surface. Mm-hmm. It really, really shows you who fucks with you deep down, and it really, like, exactly 100%. What it says, and who wasn't really fucking with you, like, properly like that.
100%.
So, like, you know, the year's nearly finished. Mm-hmm. Like, you know, what are your plans, just in general? Obviously, this might sound like a silly question. But,
right, yeah.
But if, like, in your personal life, like, you know, like, moving forward, like, what are your plans for the rest of 2023? You could take it any way you want to take it, like, personally, career-wise, you know, because obviously there's a lot going on, isn't there?
There's not much left of 2023. Yeah. But what I will say is, if certain things haven't been rectified, whether it be with friendships or whatever, towards the end of the year, 2024, I'm not going into a new year with people who couldn't give two shits about me. I don't care who you are. Mm-hmm. I might have to see your face every day, but best believe you're getting blocked on all my social media. Mm-hmm. I don't want you seeing my shit. I don't want to see your shit.
My G.
Do you know what I'm saying? I don't care. I'm only keeping the people around me who are for me. Mm-hmm. And I'm for them. Yeah. That is it. That is it. I'm not doing this, I'm trying to be kind or whatever. No, I'm sorry, but you've shown your true face now.
Fuck the kind shit, man.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm like, no. I need to have people around me that are good for me. Yeah. And yeah, I mean, that's just one thing towards the end of the year. But I'm not going into the new year with people who don't give a shit. Regardless.